I've said it before, and I'll say it for the last and final time. You women out there, you can project, you can play games, you can gaslight, you can manipulate, you can do anything and everything you can possibly think of in the attempt to break me into chasing each and every one of you clowns. It's not going to happen. Wasted efforts, like I said. The more of my time that you waste, you're essentially just making yourselves look older, more miserable, and more hateful. You know, like I said, I'm not going to break, I'm not going to fold, and I'm not going to settle for anything than what God the Father wants me to experience. If God the Father wants me to experience a marriage later on with a feminine, sexually pure woman, then that's what I'm going to go for. What, do you think I'm going to go for a woman that's been ran through by every Tom, Dick, pun intended, and Harry? I don't think so. No. Don't get it twisted. No. Nope. No. As if I'm going to get with a woman that's had a pasty smashed more times than a drunkard, put it towards the jinx, the jinxsters, as you will, or the gangsters products behind a petrol station glass window, as you will. No, I'm not getting with any woman that's been passed around, because I have standards. Like I said, the more of my time that you women waste out there, it's only being added to your lives. You're getting older, you're aging like sour milks, and you're virtually dropping within the SMV, commonly known as the sexual market value era, as you will. In other words, your time is up. You've been exposed. Fellas, I don't care how difficult your lives may get or what battles you go through. Regarding the opposite sex, don't break, don't fold, and don't give them what they want. Remain single. It's only going to royally piss them off to the point where they'll have no choice but to back away from you and leave you alone. Keep on applying that pressure. Whether they like it or not, I don't give a shit. Take heed unto my voice and keep on applying that pressure. Trust me, the right type of females will find it attractive. The right type of females will also be calmful and at peace with it too. In other words, they wouldn't be threatened by it at all. If a woman is threatened by a male that refuses to break, that refuses to fold like a paper straw in order to give them what they want, if they are calm, they are peaceful, and they're attracted to you on a whole, you know within your heart and your mind it's real. There's no question about it, not even a shred of doubt. If the opposite sex, however, are fearful of you type of men with these characteristics, these personas as you will, they're not worth it. They're blatantly riddled with demonic influence, and they clearly have games, intentions, motives tucked away up their sleeves. Cut them off. They're not worth it. In other words, know your worth. Don't settle for anything less than what you deserve. And if you want a marriage later on, like I said, with a sexually pure feminine woman for biblical reasons, then you're going to have to fight back. You know, as painful as it might be, you know, you are going to have to fight back in order to protect what you really want within the dating world. Otherwise, the more these she-fails keep on playing these games in the attempt to weaken you down in order to give them what they want, congratulations, bravo, well done. You've just essentially resided within your femininity structure and not your masculinity structure. So, you know, like I said, tests, trials, tribulations, and like I said, this damage that the world attempts to inflict upon us men, we can reverse from it. This is what I find amusing. We can reverse from anything that this world puts us through. The opposite sex, on the other hand, they can't. You know, they can't, you know, which is why I see so many middle-aged, sour, hagged wenches, as you will, looking miserable for themselves because they can't force us to break in order to give them what they want, no matter how hard they try. And I see it within their faces. They are royally pissed off. And that's a good sign. It means that no matter how hard they try to manipulate, gaslight, play all of these games, they know they can't get you. No matter how hard they try, they cannot get you. And they hate that. They absolutely loathe that. Laugh it off, man. Brush it off. Yeah, brush that shit off. Quite literally. And only focus on the things that elevate your soul and give you something to look forward to when you wake up within the morning and before you go to bed at night. It could be virtually anything and everything, as long as it's within correspondence to biblical manuscript and it doesn't grieve the Holy Spirit's presence. That's for these she-fails out there, these clowns, as you will. Don't give them the time of day, man. They're not worth it. No matter how hard they try, you know, like I said, they're going to run shit tests on you. They are, trust you and me. You know, they are going to run shit tests on you. Don't break. Don't fold like a paper straw, and do not give them what they want. Make them choke on all of the attempted psychological and spiritual warfare attacks they've inflicted upon us. Make them choke on them. Make them all the more royally pissed off. It's the only way they're going to learn a valid lesson that some men, no matter how hard you try, cannot be gaslighted, manipulated, perverted or corrupted in order to give the opposite sex what they want. They might get, or should I say, they might gain little victories here and there, but when you happen to watch a video by other people, or you hear something, or you see something, it sparks something within you. It sparks something within you. And there you have it. In other words, it sets your soul on fire, and all for the right reasons, up to the point where you want to keep on pushing forward regardless as to what you're going through in here and in here. And don't mistake working 24 hours of the week, putting yourselves in an early grave, as pushing forward. Rest is also vital. Without rest, we can't heal in here and in here. Take heed, gentlemen out there. And keep on seeking, and ye shall find.